It should be session 2, and we're going to be presenting Professor Licheng Gu's book on picture characters. And actually, we're going to post it online, so you can download this on YouTube if you like. If there's anything you want to go over again. But we're very honored to have Professor Gu come out here. I actually met him for the first time in Nashville at the CAIS Conference, and I begged him every week to come out to here because I really think this is just a really wonderful book. And I promote it heartily. It's just amazing how he uses contemporary images too, but he will present it. But I just wanted to read the background really quick to give you guys some background on him. A breakthrough in learning Chinese based on spatial character recognition, Northwestern University Professor Licheng Gu has been using this method of artistic character representation with great success to teach Chinese to students for many years. Color images depict characters artistically so that students can learn to associate characters with vivid mental images that are easy to remember. Here's Professor Gu's innovative method collected and published for the first time. I just wanted to let Professor Gu take over. Also, these books are $24.95 and they're 20% off for the CAIS presentation. And if you guys have any questions, we're selling them for today, and we'll be selling them all day, and we'll buy them online anytime. So, and also I have lots of fortune cookies, so feel free to pass them on.
Thank you. Well, welcome to come to this presentation. Actually, I will want you to participate, and we'll have a lot of discussion. I want to hear your feedbacks while I talk, and I want to hear your suggestions or comments. I myself is a teacher of Chinese language and literature at Northwestern University. But besides that, since I'm not busy with my own job, so I also get involved in some other fields, such as running a Sunday school for kids. That is basically for the children of Chinese families who live in the Northwestern neighborhood. Northwestern is not really not in the northwestern part of the United States. Actually, it's in the northern suburbs of Chicago. Just for your information. And also, I help a public school system to run a Academy of International Studies in Chracters school district, also in the northern suburbs of Chicago. So I have some kind of experience in different fields. I teach in the elementary school, that basically my children, and of course my friends' children, I teach them Chinese. And I also teach a little bit of Chinese to high school students. But the high school students that I'm teaching right now are the special students because they are the best 30 students selected from the whole school district. So it's the academy, so it's different. And then, of course, my main job is to teach and research in Northwestern University. That's where my office is. So if you want more information, by all means contact me and I email and I want to hear your responses and feedbacks. This book started more than 10 years ago because at the time my children, and actually my daughter, she was only about 6. And she was learning Chinese characters in the Sunday school. And she found it very hard to memorize those Chinese characters. So through my research and through my teaching experience, I found, hey, if I can draw the picture and the character next to each other, then the children can really understand the character and they find it easier to memorize those Chinese characters. So that's basically the primary reason that I had to start this project. And then, when I go more into the research, and I found some kind of major theoretical supports of this endeavor. So first of all, let's look at this thing. Let's see what this is. Could you tell me what this is? Brain. Yes, it is our human brain. And you can very well tell, this is not a very good representation of our brain. Of course, our brain are much more colorful than this. Let me show you a better psycholinguistics, our brains are basically divided into two parts, the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. And they do have different functions. So if you look at this here, the left hemisphere, that brain mainly functions to process the images of all the inputs of language, logic, numbers, and words. And then the right hemisphere deals with music, images, imagination, and pattern. So we have two different brains here, left and right, and they have different jobs. Like the wife and husband at home, you have different jobs too, they have different functions, and it is the same. So, but where is Chinese language processed? According to my research, you see language here. You might think, well, Chinese language is processed by our left hemisphere, this side. But we're only half correct when we say that, because Chinese language has so many different components to make it into a language. First of all, we know that it is a tonal language, and also how the characters. So cool. How about grammars? You know, they all combine together into the Chinese language. So, what I can say, according to my research, is in terms of pronunciation and the grammar, it is all the sentence structure, the syntax, is very much processed by our left hemisphere. But in terms of individual characters, it is our right part of the brain that is working, that is functioning. Yes?
Do you think that the tonal nature of it, so is the right brain?
Exactly, right. See, tone can be, you see, if it is a little music over there, you're right. You're right. Tone is usually function. It is designed by your right hemisphere because it is more musical. But in terms of grammar, structure, syntax, it is mainly processed by our left hemisphere. So every time when Chinese language is concerned, two hemispheres are both activated depending what you are looking at. No one has ever done any drastic inhumane research by damaging part of the brain, or say the left part of the brain, and see if the right part of the brain still functions. I mean, some linguists have done some kind of research, but no experiment has been ever done like that yet. So, according to this, what I can say is, if I can draw a Chinese character, and next to it, I draw a picture or the pictograph and combine the two, the students will find it easier to remember. So that's why I started this initially, this website, or the CD-ROM right now. So if it is at the back of this book. So this book goes with the CD-ROM. Initially, Northwestern University, I got a grant from Northwestern University, the Hewlett Grant Fund, to support me to hire a group of technicians and one artist. And we sit together, we designed this website initially, and now it is, of course, for the easy use of this. We have this in CD-ROM. It will be easy for people to use. Well, let's go through this and see what we can say about this. Remember, I will need your inputs.
Welcome to Hanyu, learning Chinese characters.